Gotta smack, you gotta. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy 2 Cozy coming at you with another Professor Cozy tutorial. Today we are going to be discussing masking and going over a little bit of the green screen work that we did before, because I'm going to be using a very special clip. Okay, so I'm going to use this little clip that I already had from a music video shoot that I had with a dope artist that lives out in Concord. His name is Marvelous. Him and this guy Lucid had this song called Abyss. Over 600,000 listens. Like, mind blowing. Okay, cool. So as you can see, we recorded this in my boy's apartment, but we can still make it special. We're going to create a rough little box, not your normal 4-cornered box, around your subject. Make sure you get every last detail of your subject in. Now, without with, it's exactly what it says. It creates a mask. Think of this black part as the mask, and you're cutting inside of it. So now we're just going to go to our keyer, and we talked about this before. Throw a keyer on. Boom. You're going to select this thing called sample color. And what sample color does is it basically tells the algorithm that, hey, this shade of green or this shade of blue or whatever color you're trying to key out, I want it all gone. Now, because of our green screen has multiple highlighted greens and really shadowed out greens, we are going to make sure it gets all the green. So we're going to go over this highlight right here and this heavy shadow right here and watch what it does. Boom, gone. Let's clean it up a little bit. We're going to go over here to our matte tools and let's zoom in a little more. And now you see this over here. Some things you can fix, some things you can play off, but here I like to keep it as neat as possible. Just using my shrink tool here so I can bring in that layer that I really didn't like. I'm going to soften it up a little bit. Now that we have our softening, we can kind of see it leaves like a little bit of an edge in from the mask that we created, but that's an easy fix. All we're gonna go to our mask, and we're gonna go to feather, and we're gonna subtract some of that feather. Let's look at it. Boom, just like that, it's gone. Now, and you can have a different number. In my case, I had -21. Cool. Now all you gotta do is zoom out, and boom, there you go. You got a nice keyed out masked composition. You feel what I'm saying? Do you? Let's show you how to stack some of this green screen together. I got some planets that I got from YouTube, nothing too fantastic and special. And boom. So just like what we did with this one, let's quiet it for now. We are going to clean this up a little bit, because you see it has that little bit of a halo around it, and that's not, you know, doable. Boom, shrink it down, and it's literally that easy. Let's turn that back on. Let's see. All right, a little choppy, but as you can see, that's exactly how you do it. Cool. So now that we have an understanding of masking and keying, let's get a little more advanced with it. I just found this random picture of Mars on the internet, and we're gonna drag and drop, boom, boom, right here. Now, this is not the important part. Right here, this horizon is the important part. So we're gonna zoom in a lot. Boom, just like that. Now, because it looks so grainy, we're gonna add just a little bit of a blur to it. Let's go and add a Gaussian blur. Now this is blur on crack, so you are gonna need to turn it down. I would say just enough to where you can notice what you're doing and not see all that green. Boom, that's perfect. 3.8. Cool, now that we got our Gaussian on, we can actually move this clip under here. Boom, like that. And we got our man's floating here. Now I'm going to clean it up a little bit because I kind of see a little line over here. Now that naturally happens. You just gotta fix it. That's it. It's all good. We're gonna go back to our mask, and I want to select all these points here, so I can literally just move those over just like that. I want to do the same thing to this side, and let's see what happens. Let's see if that fixes our issue. Go to key. All right, guys. So we learned how to key, mask, and stack your compositions to give you a nice little trippy look. Take the knowledge that I taught you today and go make some bread. Duh. That's duh. If you have any questions, let me know. Follow me on Instagram @2cozy, and like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends.